Hi guys, my name is Inga. Welcome back to my channel. So the second lockdown is just a few days away in the UK, but regardless of where you may be practicing from, what's true for all of us is that it's more important than ever that we take care of ourselves. With so much out of our control, that's basically what it comes down to, doesn't it? That we get through this, that we keep our routine, that we stay healthy and strong, both physically and mentally, that we just ride out these waves as best as we can. So today's practice is going to be a fun, twisty, balancy flow. Expect to be challenged. Give yourself permission to fall, to fail, and to ultimately have fun. Things are as serious as they are, and as it is. So let this be a break from that. Let this be your playground. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and get started in a straight-legged seated position. So take your legs out in front, coming down on your mat. Take your time to settle in. Straighten through the spine, relax your shoulders, and then just take your right foot over your left knee, crossing it to the outside of that knee. Press that bottom leg down, flex your foot. And with a breath in, reach the arms overhead, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, take a twist into that right side, hugging the left arm around that knee, walking the right hand back behind you. Find length with each inhale, lifting up, and find space as you twist on the exhale. Let the shoulders relax, the crown of the head to grow tall. Take another breath in. And exhale, roll yourself back to center. Can you find figure four with that right ankle on top of the left knee? Make sure your ankle stays straight, it's not turning, and that foot is really active. Press the right knee down. Take your hands behind you here, and then start to slowly slide that other foot towards you. So it's bending the knee and pressing this shin towards you. Take a breath in, lift the chest. Exhale, relax your shoulders down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's come out of that back to where we started, both legs straight. And then take your left foot to the outside of the right knee. Press it down, press the other leg down, flex those toes up. Breathe in to lengthen, reach the arms up. Exhale, find your twist, hug into that knee, walk the left hand behind you. Breathe in, lengthen. Exhale, twist a bit deeper. One more time, breathe in. Breathe out. Gently unroll yourself back to center. Find that figure four. Really keep that ankle straight, flex the foot, press the knee down by itself and walk your hands behind you. Slide that other foot. Find your figure four, open the outer hip. Breathe softly. One more breath in. And breathe out. Nice. Come out of that. Straighten your legs. Flex your toes up. And in fact, you can allow a gentle softness in the knees. So bend them ever so slightly. And then really lengthen through the spine. So lift your chest, roll the shoulders down. And leading with your chest, start to let yourself fall down a little without rounding the spine, without forcing to come down as much as you can. You can rest the hands on the ground. Don't reach for your feet, don't force this. Just feel it in the back of the legs. And let yourself, with that soft breathing here, relax into stretching the back of the legs, maybe allowing the knees to straighten ever so slightly. Take another breath in, lengthen through the chest forward. And exhale, walk your hands back, make your way back into seated. Can you lean back, in fact, and then cross your ankles, rolling over your knees, come into a tabletop position. Curl your toes under, Place your hands underneath the shoulders and just move for a few cat-cows. With a breath in, letting the belly drop, lifting the chest, arching. Exhale, reversing that round the spine, chin to chest. Breathe in, arch and open. Exhale, round, push the earth away. 2 more with your own breath. 1 more time. Nice. Come back to your neutral spine. And we start with the left hand, lifting it up towards the sky. Find a nice twist here. And really push away from the ground. So you're actively twisting, reaching up. Take another breath in to lengthen through the arm. With the exhale, thread the needle, reach that arm through the gap. Lower down a little, but stay up from the floor. And we take that back up. Inhale, reach the arm towards the sky. Exhale, thread the needle. Let's do 1 more, lift up. And exhale, thread the needle. This time, can you come down onto your shoulder all the way? Relax that arm or press it down into the ground. Rest on the side of your head. And from here, can you step your right foot out to the side of you, straightening that leg, pressing the heel, finding some stability there through the foot. Beautiful. Can you reach the right arm up towards the sky, really twisting your chest, turning your gaze up towards the ceiling. You can stay here. If any of you would like to play around with a funky balance, permission to fall out, and I might as well. Slowly start to float that right foot up from the ground and maybe finding a bind or catching that foot with your right hand. So you keep on pressing through that bottom shoulder, pressing in the back foot to keep a bit of balance. And it's okay if you're falling out, have some fun. And when you're ready, try and make that smooth transition back down to where you came from. Drop the foot, take the top hand to the ground, press away, come back into your tabletop. Bring that back knee or that right knee down underneath the hip. Let's do that on the other side. Reach the right arm up, open into a twist. Really spread your shoulders wide, your chest up. Breathe in to lengthen. Exhale, thread the needle, reach the arm to the side. Breathe in, we lift back up. Exhale, thread the needle. 1 more time. And exhale. Allow yourself to come on that shoulder. Rest the side of the head down. When you're feeling stable and good, step the left foot out to the side of you so it's parallel. That leg is parallel with that bottom arm. Let's go ahead and reach the left arm towards the sky. Turn your chest into that twist. And if you played with that balance on the other side, go ahead, have some fun. Slowly lifting the foot from the ground, bending the knee, keep pressing. Maybe you find your foot with a hand, maybe you don't. It's all a practice. Meet yourself where you are and just breathe. And when you're ready to come out of that, slowly retrace your steps, drop the foot, take the hand down, come back into your tabletop. Wiggle out through the hips for a moment, find some softness here. And when you're ready, curl both toes into the ground, start to lift your knees and press back into your first downward facing dog. Walk it out, bending one knee at a time, pushing the hands into the ground, finding some length through the spine. Beautiful. Then find some stillness. Rest in your pose. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. With a breath in now, we lift the heels really high up and exhale, press the heels back down. Doesn't matter how far or close they are to the ground. Breathe in to lift up. Exhale, press them down. Open the back of the legs. 1 more time, lift. Exhale, down. This time we lift up. With the exhale, twist your feet over to the right and press into your knees, bending them into this twist. Breathe in, come back to center, straighten the legs, stay high on the balls of the feet. Exhale, turn the feet to the left, press back, bend your knees.
Inhale, back up. Exhale, twist to the right, press down. One more to the left, lift up. Exhale. Beautiful. Come back to center and make your way to the top of the mat. Stepping your feet to the hands, softening your knees as you go. So allow yourself to find a ragdoll position here. Maybe walking your feet a bit wider, softening your knees, holding onto the opposite elbow with the hands, closing the eyes, feeling the weight of the head, lengthening the neck, just dropping. Take a breath in and release. Drop your hands down to the ground. Turn your chin into the chest even more, and then very slowly start to unroll yourself up into standing, one bone at a time. Follow the line of your spine all the way up, unrolling the shoulders, the back of the neck, the back of the head, the crown of the head. Open your eyes. My eyes always close when I do those forward folds, your ragdolls. So if yours did too, notice if it happens. Press your feet down into the ground. And with a breath in, reach the arms overhead. Lift up and stretch up into the fingertips. Exhale, fold down towards the ground, round the spine, soften the knees. Breathe in, halfway lift. Take your hands into shins, push away so you really straighten through the spine. On the exhale, hands to the ground, we step back into our plank pose. Grip the fingers to the mat. Breathe in, rock forward. Exhale, take yourself all the way to the ground. Hug the elbows in, press down. Breathe in, baby cobra. Lift the chest, keep the elbows bent, but roll the shoulders down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the hips back up. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. One more inhale, push into the hands. Exhale, we step our feet together. Breathe in, right leg up to the sky, kick through the heel, keep the glutes leveled. Exhale, step that foot through in between the hands and take the back knee down to the ground. Unroll the toes. Inhale, arms to the sky, Anjaneyasana. So really squeeze your inner thighs. Exhale, take the hands down to the ground, frame the foot. Stay on the fingertips. With a breath in, lower your pelvis down, lift your chest up, come a bit deeper into that lunge. And on the exhale, we move back, straighten that front leg, roll back, take your hands behind and flex that foot. With a breath in, rock back, rebend the knee, lift your chest, lower the hips. Exhale, take it back into your half split. Let's do that one more time. We rock forward, lift the chest. Exhale, roll back, straighten the leg, flex the toes. This time, rock forward, plant the hands down, curl the back toes. We lift the back knee and then step forward to the top of the mat. Breathe in, we lift halfway up. Exhale, we refold. Inhale, all the way up, reach to the sky. Exhale, take your hands into the heart, releasing by the sides. So keep your feet hip distance apart, nice and straight, pressing down. Breathe in, find your chair, bend the knees and reach the arms up. Make sure your knees don't cover the toes. The weight is in the heels. You're pressing the bum back behind you. Take a breath in here. And exhale, take your hands into the heart in prayer here. Breathe in to lengthen the spine, stay low. Exhale, take a twist to the right. Take the left elbow to the outside of the right knee, press down, and just turn your chest up towards the sky. So make sure your knees don't drop in. Keep them parallel, keep them strong, and just push away from that front thigh. Stay here for another inhale. Another exhale. Breathe in, reach the arms back up through center into your chair. Exhale, take your hands back into the heart. Breathe in, we lengthen. Exhale, twist to the other side. Press the elbow into the knee. Lift away. Push the palms into one another. Steady your gaze, your breath here. Your attention is your practice.
One more inhale. Breathe out. Inhale, we reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold down towards the floor. Breathe in, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, we step back into our plank pose. Grip the fingers. Inhale, rock forward. Maybe chaturanga, lower to low plank. Hug the elbows. Lift up into your up dog. So straighten the arms if the knees don't touch the ground. Exhale, downward facing dog. Steady the breath. Release it out. One more inhale, push the earth away. Exhale, step your feet together. Inhale, left leg to the sky, keep the glutes leveled. Exhale, step the foot through towards the hands, back knee down to the ground. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, reach the arms, push away from that foot, the knee. Exhale, hands down, frame the foot, stay on the fingertips. Inhale, we lift the chest up, let the hips lower down a bit more. On the exhale, you pulse back, straightening the front leg, walk the hands, flex the foot. Breathe in, rock forward, lift the chest. Exhale, rock it back. One more time. Exhale, straighten the leg, flex the toes up. This time, rock forward, plant the hands, lift the back knee, and step forward to the top of your mat. Breath in, we lift halfway up. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, all the way up, reach through the arms. Take your palms together here and really lengthen up towards the ceiling. Press your feet down, squeeze your glutes. Big breath in, reach up a little bit taller. And on the exhale, lean into the right side. Breathe in, come back up. Exhale, lean into the left. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, take the hands into your heart, releasing by your sides. Beautiful. From here, keep your feet really engaged, pressing down, spread the toes, grip them into the mat. Lean your weight into the left foot now. Keep that left hip active, don't let it poke out. And take your right knee into the chest. Give it a nice squeeze here. Flex that foot, make it active, and squeeze it in as high as you can. Send the shoulders down, lengthen up. Take another inhale and another exhale. Release your knee and take your hands into the heart in prayer. Focus your gaze, focus your breath, and start to slowly tip forward, finding warrior three. So lower your torso as you send that leg behind you. Standing knee can be a bit soft. Make sure that foot is gripping the mat. And you really don't want to open the hip here. So keep your hips squaring, kicking through the heel. Engage your glutes a bit more. Lengthen from the crown of the head into that heel. Take another breath in. And with the exhale, we land that foot to the back of the mat, high lunge. Take your time to maybe spread your feet a bit wider, widen your train tracks to give you more stability. Square your hips and your toes so they face the front of your mat, nice and strong. Let's reach the arms up towards the sky, bend into that front knee. Take a nice inhale as you are, and a soft exhale. With a breath in now, we lift up, straightening the front leg, reaching through the arms. On the exhale, rebend that knee, twist yourself to the left and reach the arms out to the sides. Come back to center, inhale, reach the arms back up. You can draw a circle with that left arm. Exhale, twist and open, same side. Breathe in, we lift back up, straighten the legs, reach the arms. Exhale, twist and open. One more time, lift up. On the exhale, twist and open. Can you stay there? Make sure your knees are not dropping in. Track them in line with the feet. Now flip your front palm up. Inhale, reach forward to lengthen, and then up and back, reverse your twist. So really lengthening through the right arm up behind you. The back hand can rest on that back thigh. Squeeze your glutes, press the back heel down. Take another breath in. And with the exhale, windmill the hands down to the ground. Frame your foot. Step back into your plank. Move for your vinyasa. Inhale to rock forward. Exhale, lower down. Breathe in into your back bend. And exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Let's go ahead and walk our feet into the hands, nice and slow. And with a breath in, lift halfway up. Exhale to refold. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands into the heart, releasing by our sides. Nice, yogis. Take your weight into the right foot this time. Engage the right hip, squeeze it in, and bring your left knee into the chest. Give it a nice squeeze here. Roll the shoulders down, flex that foot. And really push that foot into the ground. Find your balance, your foundation. Take another breath in. And another breath out. Release your knee. Take your hands into the heart. And slowly start to tip forward, sending the leg behind you, warrior three. So you don't have to be parallel to the ground. You can be. But stay wherever you can really extend and be long from the foot to the head. So lift your chest, roll the shoulders back, grip that standing foot into the ground, take another breath in, and on the exhale, land that foot to the ground. Widen your train tracks, give yourself some space, keep the hips, the feet squaring to the top, and let's reach the arms up to the sky. Nice. So feel steady and stable in your lunge, your foundation. We start to twist and open. So with a breath in, you straighten up through the legs, reach up. On the exhale, rebend the knee, open the arms out to the sides in that twist. Breathe in, reach the arms back up through center. Exhale, twist and open, same side. 2 more, move with the breath. Last one, we lift up. Exhale, twist and open, stay there. So relax your shoulders, reach for the arms, check in that the knees don't drop in, so keep pressing through the feet. Flip your front palm up, inhale, reach forward, and then up and back, reverse into your twist. So really lengthen, the lower back shouldn't feel compressed. Reach up taller, squeeze the glutes. 1 more breath in. And exhale, windmill the hands to the ground. Step it back into your plank pose and move for your vinyasa. Rock forward, lower down with control. Breathe in into your back bend. Exhale into your downward facing dog. Take a moment here. Find some rest. I know we're not resting, we're holding a down dog. But just focus your attention, be in the body. Notice how you feel. Let's step our feet together again. With a breath in, right leg up to the sky, kick through the heel. Exhale, knee to chest, step the foot through, and we reach the arms back up into our high lunge. Again, maybe widen your train tracks to help you balance. Let's take the hands into the heart here. With a breath in, lengthen. On the exhale, we take that twist like we did with the chair. So bring the left elbow and really just the tip of the elbow, not the arm, not the tricep, the elbow onto that knee. Then press down, pull your belly away from the thigh, lift your chest up towards the sky. Press the palms, open the elbows wide. Nice. If you're falling out of here, that's okay. Come back with the breath. Let the breath be the thing you get back to first before the pose. Okay, we're gonna make it extra wobbly now. So take your gaze down to the front of your mat, really grip that front foot into the floor, and then rock forward very slowly, gently, transfer the weight into that foot. You can keep the back toes slightly touching the ground, just feeling that balance this way. If you're feeling balance, maybe that foot can float up just a little or a lot, how you feel, your practice, to find a bit of a balance here. The standing leg should be burning. See if you can keep that hook of the elbow against the knee, reaching, kicking through that back foot. And when you're ready, draw that knee all the way in, step it to the top of the mat. Find your twisted chair, take a breath in, take a breath out. And when you're ready, just forward fold down to the ground. Breathe in to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale all the way up, reach to the sky through the fingers. Exhale, hands into the heart, releasing by your sides. Breath in, we reach the arms back up. Exhale, fold down, rolling through the spine. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, do your vinyasa or meet us in down dog. So you know you can skip things, you can modify your practice to make it your own. Wherever you are, find yourself in a down dog. Step your feet together. Big breath in, left leg to the sky, kick through the heel. Exhale, step the foot forward and lift up into a high lunge. So reach the arms up towards the sky. Widen your feet to help you balance. So just that we're not on a tightrope. It's wobbly as it is, right? So we can help ourselves. Take your hands into the heart in prayer. And with a breath in, lengthen your spine up. On the exhale, take your twist to the left. Tip of the elbow pressing against that knee. Draw your belly away from the thigh. Lift your chest up towards the sky. Back leg is active. Pressing the heel away. Front foot is gripping the mat. Take another breath in your twist. Another breath out. Righty. Take your gaze down to the top of your mat slowly. And then very slowly, so especially with balances, the slower we can do them, the easier we feel to balance. So lean forward into that front leg. Lighten up the load on the back foot. And when you're ready, if it's feeling good, float the back foot up high or a little bit from the ground to help you to catch you whenever you fall. If you fall, keep that leg active, kick through the ball of the foot or the heel. Take another breath in. And on the exhale, step that foot down, find your twisted chair. Breathe in here. Breathe out. Last inhale. And exhale, we fold all the way to the ground. Find a little ragdoll again here. So soften your knees. Let your head drop. Let your eyes close down. And just hear the sound of your breathing. Curl your chin into the chest even more. And then travel up, rolling through the spine, one bone at a time. And roll all the way. Relax the shoulders, straighten through the crown of the head. And again, maybe open your eyes. So I've got one more flow for each leg. We're going to twist a little more. We're going to play with some more funky things. But again, take what works, leave what doesn't. The practice needs to work for you, not anyone else, right? We press the feet into the ground. Then transfer your weight into that left foot again. Grip the toes. Make sure it's a good foundation for you to stand on. Take the right knee into the chest here. Give it a good squeeze. Flex the foot. And then start to open that knee out to the right side with the right hand. So just a little bit of a balance. Feel it in the hip flexors. Lift the knee as high as it can come. And then bring that knee back to center. Take the left hand back onto the knee. Squeeze it in. And we start to take a twist here. So reach the right arm behind you and turn your chest into the right side, into that knee. So option to keep the hand on the knee or maybe to the outside of your foot if you'd like to. And again, you can stay here, balance here. If you'd like to say hello to your hamstrings, maybe you start to kick that foot into the hand. Doesn't have to straighten. Doesn't always work the best for our body when we go to the deepest range, right? So just see how it feels, where it's challenging, but where you can breathe. Take another breath in, press that foot into the ground. And when you're ready, just come back to holding your knee for a moment in that twist. We're gonna make a wobbly transition into our half moon. Again, slow it down. Can you reach that front arm out? So you're in your active twist with the torso, and then start to tip forward a little as you send the leg behind, but maybe don't go all the way into your half moon. Kind of stay in your diagonal half moon. As you kick that back leg, allow the hip to open here. Flex the foot, standing knee can soften, and really spread out from one hand into the other, from the foot to the head, just in all directions. Nice. Wherever you are, we gave ourselves permission to fall, to have fun. Take another breath in. And on the exhale, we land into warrior two. If you need to, maybe straighten the front leg, release it. And then we bend, reach the arms out. Flip your front palm up. Inhale, we reach forward, and then up and back, reverse your warrior. Exhale, windmill the hands to the ground. Step back into your plank pose. Maybe hover the foot. Rock forward, take your vinyasa. Breathe in, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your feet together. Big breath in, right leg to the sky. Kick it up. Exhale, knee to chest. Hold there for a moment. And then start to find this hovering pigeon just for a second. So open the knee out to the right side, the foot towards the left. So very active range of motion, opening that hip. And when you're ready, release the foot to the ground. Take the knee underneath your right wrist. So you're really opening it out to the side. The back leg is straight. Maybe you slide it back behind you. So make sure this feels good for your knee. There's no pain. If there is, avoid it. Take a seated figure four like we did. Otherwise, stay in your pigeon. You can stay here. You can come down onto the forearms if you'd like to. Or if any of you would like to take a nice twist here, quite a deep twist, reach the right arm out in front of you, press the fingers into the ground, and then thread the needle with that left arm reaching to the right side. So maybe you can take your head to the ground, the shoulder to the ground. If this feels a bit deep in that pigeon, you can come onto your forearm. Wherever you are, if you'd like to take the right arm up to the sky and that works, go ahead. If you'd like to bend the elbow from behind the back, maybe tickle your foot that's underneath you, grab your toes or reach for them. Just open the chest, rolling that top shoulder back. We take another inhale and exhale. Take the hand back to the mat, push away, and just let yourself drop your weight into that right hip so you can step that back leg out in front of you. Beautiful. So left foot is in, the knee is lifted, the spine is lengthening. Take your right hand behind you here, fingers reaching to the back of the mat, gripping, pressing, and let's lift our bum, press into that right knee. The left heel can lift, so you can really open up here, reaching the left arm overhead. There shouldn't be a lot of weight in that hand, so you can push away into the knees more, into that knee and the foot. One more breath in, and exhale, release that down. Step your right foot out in front of you with the help of your hands. Just rock forward to come to stand on your feet into this little squat with your heels lifted. Take your hands into the heart in prayer. With a breath in, find length through the spine. On the exhale, twist into the right side and hook that elbow to the outside of the knee. Maybe this is where you stay. Enjoy that twist. Maybe open the arms out if you'd like to. If you're feeling like playing with some arm balances, maybe that's fun to try to play. So open the arms. See if you can place the other elbow to the side of your hip. So you kind of really have to deeply twist. And if it's floating, that's okay. But if you can press the elbow into the hip, go ahead. From there, can you drop your hands down to the ground, facing out to the side here? Then start to lift your hips a little as you lean into the hands, transferring your weight forward. And it's really about the transfer of weight, that maybe the feet become lighter, maybe they want to lift. You really squeeze your thighs together. And then if the feet lift, make sure you really point the toes, keep that engagement, fingers are gripping. So if the elbow is floating, you can still work on that element of building strength in the upper body, keeping that twist so the hand can be further away. You lift your hips and you just try and lean as much as you can into the arms without needing to lift the feet. Just have some fun, build that strength, focus on the skill we're trying to do here. And when you're ready, release back into your little squat. Let's go ahead and stand all the way up here. Keep your heels lifted. Feel a little tremble in your legs. Reach the arms overhead. Lengthen as much as you can. Squeeze your calves, your glutes. Take another breath in. And exhale. Drop the heels, the hands by the sides of the legs. Okay, let's finish that flow. Take your weight into the right foot. Grip the toes into the mat. And draw your left knee into the chest. Give it a good squeeze. Flex that foot. And with your left hand, start to open that knee out to the side. Lift it high. Feel your hip flexors. And then bring that knee back to center. Take the right hand again on the knee. And we start to find that twist. Reach the left arm behind you. Turn yourself into that knee. Really straighten through the spine up. The hand can stay on the knee, or maybe you took your foot from the outside. Maybe you explored straightening that leg out in front, kicking the foot against the hand. Just find some space to breathe, to feel here, to choose your option. And when you're ready, come back to center, but keep yourself in that twist. So not to center. Keep the hand on the knee for a moment, just rebalance. And then release the front arm out, so you're really extending from one hand to the other. Very slowly, we start to come into our half moon. So sending that leg behind. Keep facing the side of the room with your chest. And just tipping forward with the torso. I'm much more wobbly on this side somehow. So wherever you are, stay kind to yourself as well. Can you open that left hip out to the side here? The toes, the knee. Standing knee can soften. It always helps to find a bit more stability. Take a few more breaths. Find length here. Enjoy the wobbliness. And when you're ready, land into your warrior two. Whew. Release that leg for a moment, maybe. Straighten it. And when you're ready, we bend the knee. Reach the arms out to the sides. We flip the front palm up. Breathe in, reach forward. Up and back, reverse, your warrior. Exhale, windmill the hands. Step back into your plank, or maybe hover that foot. Breathe in, we walk forward. Exhale, slow chaturanga, lower down. Into your back bend, opening up. Exhale, downward dog. Okay, nearly there. Step your feet together. Breathe in, left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to chest, hold there. Start to open into this very active pigeon, still hovering from the ground, knee to the left, foot to the right, lifting up. One more breath in. And when you're ready, land the foot, the shin, the knee, settle into your pigeon. So make sure that knee is out to the side. It's not pointing to the top of the mat. It's pointing to the side a little. Slide the back leg. Create a bit of space, and just either stay here or down on your forearms, or if you took that twist with me, maybe left arm out in front, fingers pressing down, so you can thread the needle, reaching that right arm to the side, coming on the shoulder or your forearm, just finding a comfortable place, a healthy place for your body, and then maybe reaching the left arm to the sky, maybe bending it from behind the back, maybe grabbing your toes, tickling them or trying to reach for them. It doesn't matter. Open your chest, turn the back shoulder, turn that top shoulder back. One more breath in. And then go ahead, come out of that twist. Drop your weight into that front hip and rock the back leg forward. Beautiful. Straighten up through the spine here, lengthen. Take your left hand behind you, grip the fingers to the ground, and then lift the bum. Press into the left knee, right heel lifts as you reach the right arm over. Open up. This should feel really nice to open the chest, the front of the body, press into that left knee, and then gently bring yourself back down. Step the other foot in front, rock forward into your little squat. And this time we take our twist to the left side. So take your hands to the heart. And when you're ready, hook the right elbow against the knee. Maybe you stay there, enjoy your twist. Explore maybe to open the arms. If it's fun to play with the balance, take that back elbow to the hip through the side, hands to the ground. And then as you lean forward, it's almost like you step your feet away from you so that it's easier to counterbalance the weight of the legs. So lean into the arms, bend the elbows, create those little shells for your leg to rest. Maybe the feet float up. Maybe they don't. It's more about the effort, the inner chat that's going on in your mind right now. That's the practice. Allow there to be space, to be fun. And when you're ready to let that go, come back to center and we drop our bum all the way to the ground. Step our feet out. And then just take a deep, loving breath in for yourself. A big, loving sigh out. Nice. Reach the arms out in front here. Keep your feet on the ground. And then slowly start to roll back to the ground. But maybe just lingering at that point where you will feel your core. And as you lean back, notice what's happening to the weight of your feet, to the weight of your legs. It becomes so much lighter, right? That's basically what we want to try when we do those twisted crows. That naturally the feet want to lift up because of the counterbalance. So take another breath in, smile in your face. And when you're ready, release all the way down. Step your feet towards you. Press them down, press the lower back down, and lift up into a bridge pose. You can squeeze your shoulders together, maybe interlace the hands. Press into the feet, open the front of the body. One more breath in. And exhale, bone by bone, send your back down to the ground. Step your feet as wide as the mat. And just release your knees towards the right side. You can take the arms out to the sides. If you'd like to, the right foot can hook on top of that left knee to press it down. And then maybe just gaze over to the left side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Release out of that. Come back to center. Drop the knees to the left. Turn your head to the right. And hook that left ankle or foot on top of the right knee to press it down. 2 breaths. Last one. Release the foot. Start to bring your knees up. Take the knees into the chest. Open them wide to the sides. Maybe just drawing those circles. Opening the knees out. Bringing them back in. One way and another. Enjoy that stretch for the inner thighs. Enjoy the weight against your spine, pressing it down. Hug your knees in And then let yourself rock forward and back along your spine a few times. And next time you rock up, stay facing up. Find a comfortable seated position. Take your palms together in prayer and bow your head down to the heart. Close your eyes. Allow your shoulders to relax, your face to soften, your body to find stillness. Take a soft inhale into your belly and a big sigh out through your mouth. Let's do 2 more. Exhale. 1 more time. Let it all go. Well done. Namaste. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this practice. I hope you had some fun. You played around. Let me know if you loved those balances. Let me know if you hated them in the comments. But whatever you found, I hope it was still good to be with yourself, practice movement, practice breathing, and just have this time for yourself. So if you've enjoyed this practice, please don't forget to subscribe so we get to do that again next week. Lots of love and bye-bye.